Hello, and welcome back to the finale of Dragon Quest V, Hand of the Heavenly Bride. Last time, we beat the game. Save after the credits, and it pops you right back here in Gotha. All by our lonesome. So first things we need to do is collect our friends. This part can be particularly irritating depending on how you play the game up to this point. If you were using humans, they'd be there. Monty ended up with all the people I care about. No? Oh, they're still in the party. All humans get dropped off. I guess monsters don't? Even better. Now, one irritating thing that is for sure is that it takes everything that everyone was holding and tosses it into the bag. I don't know why, but they do, so keep that in mind. Fortunately, I wasn't holding anything super important. We had the oomph, the Pax-a-Punch, and I think I used the dew. So let's go get another dew. There's some more knickknacks you can pick up here in the post-game. They don't do anything, but you could go through the long, extended quest of doing it. If anyone wants to see that done, let me know and I'll show it off. But I want to stick to at least in this episode, I want to stick to the main meat of post-game. The post-game here isn't as expansive or, frankly, good as the Dragon Quest IV post-game, but it's here. We have 4 bodies that are willing to go, and right, the Sage's Stone also got tossed around. So Sage's Stone, that's important. Put that back on Blubba. Salvation on Gudian in case he runs out of MP for full heal. And take the Lightning Staff. You know when that's useful. And everyone's diamonds. Sure, we'll hold on to one. And where did the Zenithian shield end up? No one wearing it. Well, the only one who can wear it is Percy, so it should be in the bag. We can do just that sort of thing. Let's sort it alphabetically. Our bag of nachos here. There's the shield. It's okay, you don't have to be amused. I am. So where we want to go next is we want to... Oh, one thing I don't think I ever showed off. Because the casino in this game, I just don't like it. It's not as good as some of the others. And I'm not a big fan of the casino games. They're time and money sinks. I forget if I ever showed off what you can actually get. Like elixir. You know, if early on these could all be pretty good. See, the Metal King's sword would be good up until the Miracle Sword. But we don't need it. What we want to return to Mount Zug's Way. And then head south from here. So here in the post-game, got a little bit of camera control. This is not here in the regular game. In the post-game, we have another TNT board, larger and angrier than ever before. But it's locked. We can't get in there just yet. Immediately find a mimic. Awesome. Now, we were able to take on the final boss, so we should be able to handle them. Oh, hey, a mini medal. There we go, mini medal number 38 this time around. At this point, we might end up with 12 more mini medals. We'll see. Make sure we're all set up properly for this. Yeah, it looks good. And there's the back row. It's just there for moral support. Alright, the binnacle. That's a B. Let's put first for that. So it's called Estark's Labyrinth. Estark. Why does that sound familiar? Nah, I'm sure it's not important. We're not gonna see... we'll see some familiar faces here, but we might see some new enemies. And someday I will remember to have open the monster recruiting chart when I start streaming. Oh, there it is. Okay, it's up now. We have all the data we need. Not that you could get to this point without the ultimate key, but that's there. If you fall down here, you just end up in poison. Don't do it. I walk through the poison, so you don't have to. Around the corner, we find a shimmering shield. I don't know why it gave us a little tune for it. Let's take a look at it. Fire and ice, so far sounds pretty good. And only we can wear it. So we're currently wearing the silver shield. Now, no other human can wear it. And it is the best shield in the game for the hero. So let's go ahead and hand down the silver shield if anyone else can wear it. Yeah, enjoy, Guchard. I guess you get the little jingle because it's so good, but it's just in a box somewhere. Just like before, if you step on those, you fall down. So we want to explore around first. Yeah, he has his happy hat on. Just want to make sure. That brings us up for if we fall down. Not that you should. Big boys. Thanks to the Sage's Staff, Miracle Sword, Slime Curio, Circle of Life, we have enough reasons why we're not going to be worrying about staying healthy through this dungeon. Good job, Pajamas. Bite his head off. Yeah, you're wearing the Circle of Life. You know what? I'll show it off. I'll show it off so you don't have to. You might be thinking, but what if there's treasure down here? There is. But it's just a war drum. Oh wait, the war drum is... No, the war drum is amazing. Never mind. Hold that thought. I'm gonna put down the elixir. I'm gonna pick up the war drum. If I recall correctly, what this thing does is it is a reusable battle item. Right, my notes did say to fall down here. Here we find another enemy. We fought with these guys once before. But here in the postgame, you can actually recruit these guys. If you're at least level 41, which we're not even near that, you have a 1 in 256 chance of picking up one of these guys. And they do go all the way to level 99. Suspicion says they could be quite good. I've never picked one of these up. I don't think I've ever reached level 41. Suppose it could be worth using Safe Passage. The whole reason we're carrying these guys around is so they use up their MP. And over here we pick up a Hell Saber. That's better than the double-edged sword. Enjoy, Dwight. If you have demon enemy monsters with you, they could make good use of it. But if you have them, you probably have them using the Miracle Sword. The War Drum takes the place of the Paxa Punches. Let's go ahead and use it. Yeah, it is really good. It was the other one down there I wasn't excited about. So, Curse is more like Confusion. Or Paralysis. Curse is irritating, that's all. As before, these Hyperanimon fellas, if you're at least level 41, you have a 1 in 64 chance of picking one up. They max out at level 23. The perspective can make getting around these a little tricky, but here we have probably the most irritating part of the game. You like memory puzzles? Memory puzzles with random encounters? Over here we find a Massacre Sword. Does that do the same as it does in Dragon Quest IV? Yeah, it attacks all enemies at once. Ogudian can wear it. All enemies at once, not outdoing the Miracle Sword. But I'll go ahead and give it to Dwight. Yeah, you carry all the cursed weapons. Enjoy. So if we go left and then up, right, no, that's wrong. They go left, up, left, and then left again. No. Memory puzzles. left to get? No. And you do, because you saw before, there's treasure on some of the offs parts. Some of the dead ends, you want to check those. Because some of the treasure in here in the post-game, it's pretty alright. And so far we've only found really useful the shield for the hero, which is nice, we're going to need it. But at the same time, we're gonna want to keep an eye out for better stuff. I got a little further that time. So, left, up, right, down, and right. Then down? Yeah, then down. Stairs. And you're like, oh no, except it's different. We're in a different place now. There's a pillar. It's a checkpoint. Empty box. Yeah, there are enemies down here. A new enemy, Death Squad. I think we've seen Bill Hall before. Gonna be starting most battles with the wardrobe. Make Goody in pajamas even more dangerous. I love that the Death Squad, it's just a bunch of small enemies stacked on top of each other. Harder than it sounds before is the cat went running under the desk. Sometimes they feel the need to do zooms. Such are cat things. Not to say anything wrong with that memory puzzle thing before. I dislike that their treasure is off of the beaten path. You're rewarded for going the wrong way, and punished for if you happen to flip a coin and go the correct way. I suppose the Sage of Stone taking longer with people in reserve would be a reason to leave more people behind. What do you think, Dwight? Only one treasure left. And there it is. Here we find a Flail of Destruction. Let's take a look at that. Attacks all enemies, same as the Massacre Sword. Quite expensive. I believe you can buy these already in the final shop. It is not worth unequipping the Miracle Sword. But not bad for a ward back there. Good job, Gudian. And that's why we have the reserve characters. For situations exactly such as that. Soul Spa. Suppose this Zenithian shield wouldn't hurt. Go up, bounce. Ooh, a level. Way to go, Pajamas. Every little number helps when you get this high up. If I used heal all, there's probably a good chance Gudian was going to use full heal, and... Hello? Mr. Binnacle, what do you say about this? Meditation Chamber in a Stark's Labyrinth. S. Stark, Dragon Quest IV. Here he is, in all his glory. Make sure we are... Yeah, we're all set. Not a terribly long labyrinth. You know where to go, but... Have any magic water? What are they called? Yeah, there's magic water. So, S. Stark here is just the final boss from Dragon Quest IV. Well, he's more a Stark than Necrosaro, but still. The former ruler of the underworld. Do I have room for the elixir? I kinda like everything I'm holding. Yeah, let's go. No. Okay, he's just napping. Let's decide we're gonna go ahead and be rude. Fair enough. I don't know anything except that I don't want to die. Here in the greatest fan service. They threw in a good boss. He uses a lot of magic, which is why I wanted to make sure that I managed to get out the Zenithian shield. Oh no, my buffs. He tough. In no world is this guy gonna be a pushover like the final boss was. Woo. Jeez. never got Insulate up. So as Stark starts with Bounce, I didn't really get a chance to use the Zenithian Sword, so I wasn't worried about that. Nice, Bubba. I didn't mean to select that move. But I do want to keep up using the War Drum just to trigger a Stark using Disruptive Wave. Ow. So, if you have control of your characters, use Insulatal. Use Insulatal. Now, this will most likely require a second pass. I came in here purposefully with the setup that I had for the final boss to show off that that's not what you want to be doing. So what you would want to do is split up your damage dealers. I would take the Sage of Stone and put it on Gudien. Nice start. Cold breath. Right, the bounce he starts with. Oh, now it wore off. And we go 4 times. So we go 4 times, he goes 2. If I, using one of my turns, negates one of his, that still leaves us 3-1. I feel like that is positive economy. Did more damage against the final boss. Let's see how... Nope. He does not care for our wind spell. It is interesting that even with Umfon, Gudien was still choosing to use Boom over his physical attack. That is interesting. So I would want to put the Sagestone in Gudian's hands, so Blubba will focus on using Kabuff and the Sagestone and Insulatal, while Gudian will be using the Sagestone pretty much every round that he doesn't. So I don't know which one he would prioritize, Full Heal or the Sagestone. As you see, this is not gonna go very well in this scenario. Especially since Blubba will not get a chance to use Insulator. Huh. Pajama's roaring there makes me think that Stark is vulnerable to being frightened. To be fair, he did just wake up. Who isn't easily startled right after they wake up in the morning? So as you see from that damage, Stark is vulnerable to wizards, if you brought one. Welp. Hocus Pocus wants us to brute force our way through a Stark. It's possible, just not feasible. With only one healer and no Insulator. And that's with maximum breath protection on the hero. Suppose I didn't need the diamond. He doesn't have thwack. Jeez, Blubba, you are tough. Pajamas hanging in there. It's a pretty rough spot to be in. Interesting that Pajamas is trying that so often. No test run had Pajamas spamming that. Oh, he froze. How about that? It negates one of his turns. There's Insulatal. It happened. For as long as he doesn't use Disruptive Wave, it's up. And we're taking a lot less damage. So he's manageable if you can get Insulator. And you can heal yourself through Reflect. It won't bounce back to a start. Nice, Pajamas. Nuts. On the upside, if Gudian when Gudian runs out of MP, he'll focus on the Miracle Sword. Actually, no, he'll use the Staff of Salvation instead. Never mind. See, with... just so weird that he's using Boom instead of his physical attack. Because with the War Drum, he'd be doing more damage. That was the Zenithian sword, not the shield. Wait, what? Oh. Nuts. Wrong button. Oh, that was a zing. Nuts. Nuts. Yeah, we don't learn cuzzing. Well, let's see what happens. Perfect. Everyone's asleep. Including a Stark. First one to wake up. The Stark wins first. Haha, nuts. That was really the best you could do there, Dwight? Hey, Scoochard. Now, if I was stubborn, I would use the Sands of Time again, but... Hey, hey. That was fortunate. It restores a Stark's MP too, but enemies have so much MP that doesn't really matter how much they actually have. Not like his breath attacks are going to be costing anything. Could also use a meteorite bracer on the hero, so I can get War Drum off first. Nice. Looking good. Alright, this is actually coming along. It looked a little perilous there for a moment. Guardian, just swing your sword. Say one thing I want to do, Guardian, focus on healing. Let's lower the threshold for him using full heal. Okay, that was enough for Blubba. Oh wait, Ward's dead. Butchered. We will both work together to bring back Blubba. Alright, I failed. Alright, you got it. Good. Thinking. Nuts! We did it again. He gets 2 chances to wake up. Ouch. Okay, and we're back on our feet. I'm not carrying that elixir, did I? No. Ow. Nicely done, guys. And a multi-heal? Yes. Very good. Jamus is dead, so let's leave Ward out for a little bit. See if we can't get another MP restore out of this. HP. There's not much else to use our MP on. Oh, we're dragons now. Does that mean we're no longer dragons? It does. Okay. Thanks. That could have been bad. See, there's that swing. Why would you choose Boom over that? Oh. Well. That won't do it. I think that was everyone restores to max. You would think that there wouldn't be unlimited charges in this thing, but yeah, it's as patient as you want to be. What a start. Just to show that he means business. Immediately drops Gudeian. Nuts. Very aggressive fighter. Whoa, Blubba. What a guy. I want to try something here. Nuts. Oh, well, that works. Because war goes last, so... Thought process is if war can get everyone up to about full health at the end of a turn using a multi-heal, then Blubba might start the next round with Insulatal. Yeah, this looks pretty promising for Insulatal. Oh, Kappa first. Oh, that's it for Ward. He's empty. Eh, come on, Goochard. Let's see what you got. Goochard, I'd rather you not do that. You got buffs. Use them. Alright, let's not take any turns healing Goochard. Let's get Pajamas back out here. Gonna be a big hit. Pajamas bites down. Barely survived that. Come on, Goodian. Get the full heal in. Nice. Oh no, my buffs. Ow. Double kaboom. Well, Now you're out of MP, so you can only use the Staff of Salvation. Good. Looking alright. Alright, that's fine. Gudian's pretty resilient. He shrugs off most of these attacks. That's gonna hurt. Not great. You're out of MP. So, oh, good. Like, we got a chance for Gertrude to pick us up. Nice. Less nice. Never tried running. I was curious. So you just, you know what? You go ahead and rest. We're good. Alright, so this time, you know, we won, we beat the final boss, it's fine, it's over. Let's just go ahead. Let's take command. Take control. That was not what I... Take command does not mean, Fight wisely is just the natural state of being. Alright, hold on. Follow orders, that's what I was going for. Insulatal. Ow. So now we get to see the power of what can be done if you're controlling your characters. At these incredibly low levels, it would take a lot of luck to influence the AI to do what I'd want them to do at this point. Oh hey, Pajamas, you survived. Just enough numbers for you. He survived, so I cast Kazing on him. Of course. Because I expected him to be dead. War drum. Sage Stone. Full heal. That was the actual plan. Much more manageable with Insulator. Heal yourself. Yeah, we'll just repeat that round. That's a win for us on that round, because we continue putting damage into him. Oh yeah, it's beautiful. The difference that Insulator makes is ridiculous. How much is Insulator? Only 3. Very cost effective. We have the power at these tiny levels to beat him. We just need the strategy. Hey, Pajamas survived. This time, do not cast Kazing on him. Have the hero do it. The not hero. Just because he has more MP. A huge difference between 30 damage and 100. A miss. Huh. We're just on that borderline where I want to use the Sage Stone. You don't even have... right. I'm on that borderline between healing and smacking him for health. I'll play it safe. We've been in this battle long enough. You heal Pajamas, toss up Insulator, and get back to it. Alright, you heal Pajamas, you toss up Insulator, and you get back to it. You use the War Drum, Sage Stone, and full heal. We're all faster than it starts, so that's good. We have that in our favor. Playing risky with Pajamas, but hoping the 4th slot won't take as much ire from him if he decides to swing. Ow. Just because that's very expensive. Guardian's toughen up. He can probably survive this round. Yeah, he's fine. I feel like we were close to having him a time or two before. See, if Pajamas could have had a vampire fang, so that he restored health as well, along with the miracle sword, that'd make him way better. But alas, such bangs do not exist. Ouch. Alright. How safe do I play? Yeah, we go a little safe. They just down. Full heal. Yeah, we'll play full defensive this round. Huh. I actually went after a Stark that time. To my benefit. Could be focusing the hero using the war drum. I'm trying to conserve Guardian's MP if possible. Nice hit. The real boss of this game is here in the post-game, where I am probably close to 15 levels under where they expect you to be. Unfortunate. Well, that's why we have backup revive. That's why we have backup on top of backups. Unfortunate. Work together to bring him back. Unfortunate. Go get him, Dwight. Thanks, Genie. Alright, this time we'll start with follow orders. For the first time, for the last time, etc., etc. And so on. Okay. He didn't follow it up with any of his breath attacks, so that's good. You mad at Stark? For reference, a Stark here has 9,000 HP. He is quite big. Nuts. Alright, not a bad round. We just have to do like 90 of those turns, and we've got him. Now we're good. Not the worst that could have happened. Okay. And we're back. Starting to get a little low on MP. Alright, take a turn just to get everyone back on their feet. Considerations would be to move the... Actually, the Stages Stone is fine where it is on Blubba if you're controlling him. I would move the War Drum over to Pajamas. And Elven Elixirs for everybody. Nice. Oh, it wore off. Right. Oh, give it a shot. You gotta put Insulate up. Nice. I mean, Pajamas will probably drop from this. Worse. Whoops. Okay, that looked to be just us get the full heal. That's fine. enough for Hocus Pocus. The most dangerous combo. Just keeps happening. That round went better than expected. Let's throw up a prayer. Nice. Yeah, definitely war drum over to pajamas. Spread out the elixirs. Nice hit. Now see if we can get the MP restored. Oh, dragon time. Alright, we're gonna breathe on each other for a little bit. Was that just for that turn? Oh no, okay. Could have swapped someone in for pajamas. Alright, dragons are done. As are we. Thanks for the attempt, Future. Your pal. You are stripped of everything. Okay. Well, go get him. Interesting. Your people don't follow you in the castle. There's an inn. There it is. In the meantime, there's one other thing we can do in the post-game that you couldn't do in the normal run. The fairy lair? It's not fairy lair. It was the other fairy place. Yeah, do I have to talk to you to progress this? Apparently not. The last time I went to the picture on the left. This time... Prince Pancras. Yeah, the little bit of post-game stuff that they decided to add in. More of the weird time travel-y stuff that was in the earlier game. Quite a long path to go. From Gotha to here. This place is a little bit of a maze. Fairy quills and ivory tusk. Well, we have the tusk, we just don't have the fairy quill. Odd that the chests that we open in the future are still open here in the past, but yeah. It's post-game content, it's not important. Right now we talk to everybody. You don't have to talk to everybody, but I thought it was nice. Hearing about the stuff our dad went through. Now, this guy loves TNT. Traps and treasures, or the treasure and traps. I forget. The board game. Perhaps. I wonder, can I just zoom out of here? From the past? I'd imagine no. Okay, yeah. They turned off that. So we got the Tuss from the chapel the shoes took us to right before we got stoned. While we get the fairy quill from the place you'd expect. We gotta head back to the fairies. That's what we were thinking when we came here earlier. Now, what are the people in the castle talk? The fairy castle talks about where you can find the Tusk. Or is it not here? Someone in the fairy quill from the fairies. You're not a fairy. You're some poor guy who got trapped here ages ago. Or maybe it was back there. Yes, obviously. Did it really require talking to that man first, though? Yeah, I had to talk to him first. Of course. Then we return to the past. I just like Master Ferrado for summoning the dragon because you need an open field. And it has one right in front of it. Dragon's very picky about where he'll pick you up from. Enjoy. Yeah, we already got the guard out of the way. Rembrandt. As he draws a portrait. Something about this room is always disorienting. Right, talking to him says come back later. Later usually means rest at the inn, come back the next day. If we can't rest up, what do they mean by later? Do we leave and go back? Oh wait, up was right. Where'd they go? Speaking of, where is your charge then? They'd be in that room over there. Apologies for viewers with motion sickness. It's best no one's noticed that they've left yet. Where'd the locket go? Seem to have lost track of the locket. Nope, it's just back in your inventory. Now that you actually got the picture in there, it's there again. Just another knick-knack. So if you're not doing the knick-knackatory for completionist's sake, don't worry about it. Is there anything I can just splurge the money on? Nah, it doesn't look like it. Let's go somewhere with an inn, rest up, and then head back at him. This time, actually prepared. Now Stark is vulnerable to confuse, stun, snooze. If you had a wizard, they could be attempting things like that. I guess Goku could try Fuddle. He ends up popping out. If you head south from the entrance, you find out the next mini medal. Put that in our pocket for... You hold onto it for now, Ward. That'll be handy. And that was mini medal number 39. 11 more to go, which you... perfectly feasible to end up with. Once we get access to that board. There was still more you could get on the previous TNT board, if you were so inclined, and the treasure troves and what have you. Gigantes, if you're at least level 34, you have a 1 in 32 chance of picking him up. They cap out at level 7. For reference on these number caps, our King Slime maxes out at 30, and we've had him since the first chance you could. He's still sitting there at 18. Bomb boulders. If you're at least level 30, you have a 1 in 256 chance of picking up a bomb boulder. They max out at level 20. a frustrated turtle. I suppose the money sink here would be to pick up just more elven elixirs. Because the Stark is just big enough, you run through your MP. Probably a couple times over. This final area here would be a pretty decent place to grind, if you needed to for a Stark. Mainly because you get experience and cash. Free poison needle. Not that we'll need it, but it's there. Toss that in the bag. If it comes down to buying elixirs, then we can liquidate. How much of this I'm gonna remember on the first pass. Not enough of it. All very samey. Because of the rapid room changes, you don't end up with as many encounters as you would. Thrilling. Why bother put it there then? Not even a mimic. Now here we'll find a free suit of Metal King armor. Just, you know, Metal King armor, there it is. Very powerful, doesn't have any breath or magic protection, so not the best. Like, even pajamas could wear it. You could dress up your kitty in a suit of armor, but for whatever reason, Dwight can't wear it. Future, you don't even have armor. It might be an upgrade over the Slime Curio. Or Bubba. He could withstand more of a hit. Or going the healing every turn. If it resisted magic, it might have been worth it, but the breath protection is just so good. Right, getting turned around pretty easily. Empty box. What do you think, Dwight? What's your nose say? Nope. No treasure remaining. Maybe now might be the time for this. We'll see how we feel. Go ahead and squeeze back into that, buddy. That's a different set of stairs than the other one. That's the one we went down. Down doesn't lead to down, or does it? It does. This one's not looping. Okay. Or is it? The thrilling gameplay of maze. Just dark maze. Alright, so this one should be just dirt. Yes. This is where we came in. Yes. So east is another empty chest. Indeed. This one should also be empty. Yes. As should this. No. Oh, we'll need those. Huh. War drums, metal dragons. They hurt. And this one should be Mini Metal 40. Nice. And with the free pass, you could dive back into that previous board as many times as you need to thoroughly loot the treasure vault. I think we've exhausted this section already completely. Got the armor I came down with. What did we do wrong down here before? Aside from not staying in one room long enough to actually get into an encounter. Alright, Blubba. Level 19. Alright, so we came up here, we got the treasures there. Refer to the notes this time. Clearly, I don't recall off the top of my head. Right, the exit was this pair of stairs to the right of one of these chests. Meaning I poked in here and looked at it and then left, yeah. And then here the encounter rate picks up just a bit. Ah, Dwight. I was hoping that was pajamas. That's why you're here, Dwight. Alright, so this time... Diamond, unnecessary. War drum to pajamas. There are some enemies that we passed who could use thwack that the diamond was there for. Just wasn't needed. So this time we're going to actually get set up for the fight. Aegis Stone stays on you. No, wait. Aegis Stone goes to Julian. If you need something to do, you use the Staff of Salvation. All the mages get an elixir. If you die, you explode and try to take the enemy with you. Would not work against this boss. There we go. All the Yggdrasil leaves we picked up. There's guaranteed revives. None of that percentage-based, and one for pajamas, just in case. I think we're all set. Let's rumble. Yeah, we came to destroy you. There's nothing else to do, so we've done everything else in the game. Keeping the meteorite bracer on Blubba. Because I need Insulatel to go off first. For that reason. The center two will pretty much stay on defense, while the outsiders try to deal damage. Yeah, that's fine. In that order is fine. Had he done it the other way around, we could have been in a bit of trouble. I did not go replenish my dew. I knew I was missing something in my inventory. Oh well. This is the stance. Until he starts swinging those massive swords. Ow. And with the Metal King armor, he took a lot less damage from that than he would have otherwise, so... We'll have to actually heal Pajamas this turn. We'll have you do that. Means you get a turn to Kabuff. Bounce wore off. Oof. I'm surprised he has not used Disruptive Wave. Yeah, we're fine. Okay, just keep going. I appreciate his strategy. Could be painful. Okay, we're fine. A lot of things he could do after Disruptive Wave that would hurt. That was not one of them. Hitting my most resilient party member. In fact, you get a turn to swing. Enjoy a Ka buff. Zenith's shield up means Ka buff will just hit Blubba twice, which is fine. Make the one person with Kazing unbreakable is fine by me. How much would Frizzle do? Probably like 40 damage. 70, right. No resistance to fire magic at all. If you have a wizard, you could do a lot of damage with Frizzles. Alright, bounces off. Good. Perfect. Shield. Insulator. Full heel pajamas while he uses the wardrobe. Perfect. All according to plan. We've gained like maybe one number for 3 people of our party. Not enough to make us this huge of a difference. But here we are. With the battle going slightly in our favor, more in our favor than last time. Just by shuffling a couple items around. Not getting lucky with him. He's not targeting Danda with the Frizzles. Yeah, we'll play it safe. Could have had Gudian attack, but... Alright, bounces off. Just in time to redouble kaboom. Put that back up. Alright, that could have been worse. Alright, so... Shield, Insulator, Full Heal, Wardrobe. At any time, he could decide to delete somebody with double physical attacks. And sometimes his agility has just enough variance that he can go before we do. So let's heal Pajamas while you Kazing Gudian. Feel like the rest are beefy enough to handle it. The rest was not beefy enough to handle it. Nice. Use an Yggdrasil Leaf on Blubba. Full heal yourself. Alright, we should be okay. Full heal yourself. Insulator for those who got hurt. Stone, and keep forward progress. Okay, we're fine. It can very quickly turn sour. Okay, good ordering on that. So, shield, insulator, heal pajamas, and wardrobe. Besides, thematically, I really like the idea of pajamas, the Great Saber Kitty, playing the drums. It's pretty rockin'. I suppose having him attack would have healed him as much as the Sage of Stone, but it's fine. Gudeian is very tough. Okay, so shield, insulator. Heal yourself. Yeah, a little defensive. You can get away with a mid heal here. And a war drum. Alright, that's the worst case scenario. Alright, you heal the kitty. Insulator. Get that up. Play the drums. Right, not terrible. Hero heal Blubba. Insulator stone. That should have been the drums. We're fine. So shield. Staff. Stone. Drums. Attack, staff, stone, attack. Alright, Gudeian should survive this fine, yes. I don't know if I call that fine, but he survived it. Attack, staff... No. Safer than that. Full heal. Attack. Use the staff on him anyway, just in case if Stark snuck in an attack before Gudeian could respond. Okay. Heal the kitty. Tap yourself. And attack. Okay. Attack, staff, stone, attack. Yeah, this is Kaboom is best case scenario, because then he's hitting himself too. There we go. 9,000 health, chopped to pieces. We used one Yggdrasil leaf, and that was it. Didn't even need an elixir. By just shuffling some items around. Changing up our strategy ever so slightly. And in only 48 turns. If you defeat him in less than 15 turns, you get another knick-knack. Wow, it's not worth it. I suppose if you're crazy and enjoy grinding, you leave here, come back, he'll be here again. You can fight him as many times as you want. Now what he was saying before... No, that's my tactics. He said he opened up his place of amusement. And that's exactly what he did. He opened up his amusement park. Remember that door we couldn't get in before? Well, now it's open, and since we have the free pass from before, we can do this as often as we wish. And you'll need to, because this is the largest board. For example, you get 70 rolls at the die. So it's a pretty cool, it's a pretty cool boss fight. He's not the most creative boss fight, as he hits everyone real hard every turn. It's not a thrilling boss fight. But he has vulnerabilities. You could do a lot of damage to him really quick if you had a team set up for it. And if you were at proper levels, like, 50 around here. The game doesn't offer up another location to really grind either. Like, it wants you to be in this labyrinth for absolute ages. Just chunking your way through. Unfortunate. Well, we got those die back. Damn bones. We'll see how far we can get in 70 dice rolls. There's also one other thing to show off. I feel like as Stark, whether you can do it, the end. Alright, well, I'm over here now. Sure. Take a nap, since we didn't heal up after beating a Stark. Thanks. Over here now. Nah. Those men of war, they can paralyze you, and that's an instant kill. So there are these treasure troves on this one too. So you could get 10 more mini medals and pick up a Metal King helmet. Or shield, or whatever it is. It's totally not necessary. It wouldn't hurt for some people that can use it. And not others. They just always pay the fee. You're not spending money on anything else at this point. Oh, now we're here. Yeah, it's much better. Not bad. Oh. The power of the TNT board. The dungeon. Nah, let's not check out the dungeon. We're trying to see how far we can get on this first pass. So, even though there's one other thing that can be done in the post-game, I feel like it belongs after beating a Stark. So, that's why I plan to go there after him. You could do it before. There's more than one inn. Remember, don't... Aw. Lame. Oh, it's not a game over. That's a game over. So yeah, we could pick at that forever, but at the very end of that, you get another party member who starts off at level 1. He's real good. Oh. Banger heads on the ceiling. Alright, fine. We'll manually walk out of here. The party member's neat. If you were crazy into grinding, you could take that level 1 party member and do a thing with him. If people want to see that, let me know. Otherwise, other people have done it. I'm not going to spoil it if you want to do it for yourself. So we're just here, northwest of Nosferatu. I'm here in the post-game. No, let's talk to Rodrigo first. One moment. Always these sequence triggers. Throw me off. Well, there's another party member in there. It can only be done after beating the TNT board, then that's just the order I've always done it in. Then I'll just let you know, there's another party member in there. Yeah, I guess so. Alright, well that'll most likely conclude Dragon Quest V. Thanks for watching. I hope everyone had a good time. And I'll see you on the next one.